Head coach Dana Duckworth. Coach, can you take us kind of through uh, the excitement that y'all have as a program to be on ABC for a regular season meet, the first in gymnastics collegiate history?
It's an honor to be able to be the very first regular season meet. There's no doubt about it. Before I go there, though, I have to give a shout out to our football team. Coach Saban, their staff, their players, everybody. I just want to congratulate them on an amazing season. I just saw those young men fight and play their hearts out. So just had to throw a little congratulations. I loved at the end of one of the press conferences how Coach Saban spoke to those players that we do not allow one game to define us. And it's the same mentality that we have. We will not allow one meet or one event to define us. So just had to throw that in there. To answer your question though, Roots, I think that it is a huge statement for our sport that Friday Night Heights and what the SEC network and ESPN has created has been recognized by a big network like ABC. I think that it keeps the sport relevant. It continues to allow our sport to grow, gain more recognition, and give more women opportunity to shine under the bright lights. And in the spirit of the 50th anniversary of Title IX this year, I just think this is amazing, awesome, and we are very honored to be one of the teams chosen to be on that night or afternoon.
Yes, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern. Robert Cortez, go ahead.
Hey, Coach. Last meet, it was shown on TV that, after Lexi completed her floor routine, she was kind of limping a little bit, and then she was scratched from the beam lineup. Can you talk about the status of her and her health going into this weekend?
Sure. Lexi is fine. The last rotation in warm-ups is balance beam. And she was rocking and rolling and doing great. And her very last turn, she landed very awkwardly on that lower leg. And it really, really bit her. And I just felt like it was smart because she knew that she was able to do vault and floor. That is a long season. And we have several young women that could step in and fill that role. And so it was more of a precautionary thing. But she's fine. She's doing great. And she is fired up for this weekend. And so, again, I'm taking things slow because I want to keep everybody as healthy as possible throughout the entire season.
Katie Windham, you're up next.
Speaking of people filling in, how proud of you were, sorry, for Maddie Balagore competing all around for the first time, and then Emily Gaskins filling in some of the lineups to compete all around too in that first meet.
I am so proud of not only Maddie and Emily, but as a team collectively, one of our goals has been be prepared when the opportunity presents itself versus when the opportunity presents itself, not being prepared. And I think that our ladies have really bought into that concept and are living it every day in practice. And so it's always a highlight when someone like a Maddie that just continues to grind, and Emily that's always kind of right there on that bubble that breaks in and steps in. And so it's an honor. It builds our depth and their confidence as a team.
Robert Cortez, go ahead.
What are the specific things you guys tried to improve heading into this week? Was there one specific event or, a certain, anything specific you guys like to improve heading into this week?
Our focus this week is that we have some more available bodies that are very strong on vault and floor. So we hope to add some depth to the floor and vault lineup. I believe that nothing really has changed in our game plan. We are staying the course. We have a great strategy. The coaching staff has worked a long time, day in, day out, on what we need to do collectively as a team and also individually for each athlete. So I hope to see some new faces out there that you haven't seen in a while. We just don't know yet. We have one more practice, and then we'll get on the airplane and compete on Sunday. So you'll have to wait and watch and see who's out there.
Mikey, go ahead.
Yeah, so you're starting SEC play right here. And coming off of last year where you played an all SEC schedule until you got into the postseason, Does that change your mindset at all going back towards a more normal schedule this year when you started against a team that's not in the SEC, at least not yet? And you still have a few more non-conference meets coming up, but obviously conference schedule is beginning. So does your mindset change between conference and non-conference, or do you just try to take things one meet at a time?
The SEC conference is absolutely one of the most competitive conferences. And so absolutely are you ready and prepared for battle. At the same time, every single meet is important, and every single meet gives you the opportunity to get out there and perform at your best. So the mindset does not shift from one meet to the other. We need to continue to build our depth, build our confidence. I want these ladies to have complete faith and confidence in their preparation. And I think they have done an outstanding job. I feel we were more prepared going into the beginning of this season than we have been in the past, and that was based on just some changes in the fall preparation with conditioning and pressure sets and those types of things. But in general, the mindset is focus on today, get better today, and let the outcomes take care of themselves.
Katie, go ahead.
You already hit on this a little bit in your opening statement, but what does it kind of say about Alabama and Florida, their programs that they've built up, that they're competing on ABC? You know, someone that competed at Alabama yourself, would you have ever dreamed to see this day coming with a regular season meet on ABC? And then what does it say about Alabama and Florida that y'all are kind of the programs that are the first to be featured?
The short answer is, would I ever have dreamed and seen us doing this on ABC? Yes. I believe in our sport. I believe that our women are some of the best athletes across all disciplines. And I just love the fact that not only are we strong and flexible and performers, and we have our hair up and we have makeup on and look pretty and all those things, they're like beasts. They're animals. They are strong and they are physically fit. And so I just think it speaks to the athleticism of our sport, and I love that it's being recognized. So the short answer is yes, I can visualize it and dream it. To your second question, Alabama has such a long history of success, a tradition of excellence, right? And so many different types of champions, not only in the arena, but in the classroom. And so I love that we get to be the role models. I love that we get the opportunity to do this, but at the same time, I don't want us to get caught up in that's what this is. I mean, we're honored to do it, but right now, our main focus, our number one focus, is to put out the best performance Alabama gymnastics can do on Sunday and let that happen and see where we are. Because that first meet was such a great learning opportunity. It was such a great opportunity to just get out there for the first time after this entire fall of preparation. We're very grateful right now with everything going on with COVID and interruptions and distractions that we got the chance to compete. So our main focus on Sunday will be to do our job at the very best we can. And it happens to be that we're on ABC, so we're going to enjoy that too.